Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing I wouldn't say special beer, but it's one that I've had in my little cupboard for give or take a year now. And apparently I've never reviewed it before. I thought I had. I thought everything in that cupboard has been give or take reviewed. I've got one or two that I know I haven't reviewed, but they're very very special. I'm not going to do them until there's such a special day. But everything else in the little bottles, like this one, I thought I'd reviewed previously. And it turns out this one and another one, which is on the side there that I can see, have never been reviewed by me. So I've clearly never had them before. And I'm kind of looking forward to them now. I've started this one off. Well, say started off. I've got this one. And this one is the Vocation beer that was released last year in March. And this is the Russian Imperial Stout at 12.3%. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did some looking up on this beer just because I wanted to know a release date, when it got made and when it was released. It was released in March, early March, and upon not reviewing, looking it up, doing research, researching it, I found out that Vocation released a statement alongside this beer, basically saying that any donations from buying this one, donations went to the Ukrainian war support from buying this beer because it's been a month since Russia had started war with Ukraine. Not going to get into that. Don't do any of that on this channel. But yeah, I didn't even realise it until I'd looked it up and thought, oh my god, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I completely forgot that it's been a year. But yeah, I thought that was quite nice of Vocation. This one, the only reason I've got this one and the other one on the side kind of is because they've gone past their best before date. So this one's the 25th of February 2023. It is currently June, so this is 4 months past its best before date. Doesn't count because it's 12%, and it's a barrel aged beer and blah 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 blah. The gulf on the side of this one says Russian Imperial Stout, a grist loaded with chocolate malt and roasted barley, coupled with an extended boil, are the key elements that set the foundation for this classic Imperial Stout. Flavors of dark chocolate, roasted cacao, oak, and a gentle smokiness pour an oily black. Wait, is that it? Flavors of the dark chocolate, roasted cacao, oak, and a gentle smokiness pour an oily black. It's an abrupt stop. The 7 months resting in bourbon barrels has softened the finish with notes of oak and vanilla, and finally the warmth of bourbon and that 12.3% ABV. All that is right there. You can't buy this anymore. Obviously, it's a year old. I don't know how this one got past me because this was the barrel aging projects they were doing. And I did most of them. Oh, I thought I did them all, but apparently not. So, with all that said, let's crack it open and see what we've got. Oh, that was close. Didn't really have time to show the smoke, but it had smoke, and then it started to bubble over the side. So that was a quick. Wow, that's gone quickly. Right. So there's the beer. We've got a jet black beer. It was a tanned compact head, but that has quickly dissipated, as you can see. It does have a nice alcohol ring. I don't know if my camera's picking it up well or not, but it does have one. Looks lovely. No floaters in it yet, but I haven't emptied the bottle. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Oh, you can smell that bourbon. Oh, that is strong. It smells nice. It's just strong. A lot of bourbon. Oak. Dark chocolate. Oh, it smells really nice, yeah. Bourbon, oak, dark chocolate. There's a slight smokiness, like they said. It is actually there. Yeah, that smells great. Let's get a mouthful for body and carb. Very, very light carb. Very, very light. Medium-ish, light medium, medium-bodied. It's really, really smooth. That it's really, like they say, it's quite oily, but it's really smooth. So far, so good. Let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. Oh, that is really good. Oh, that's really, really nice there. So, I'm not going to down it on camera, but flavour-wise, you start off with bourbon, and it's just throughout the beer. It's got a nice, warm alcohol flavour to it. Pardon me. But yeah, that bourbon is sat throughout the beer. Very, very nice. Not, like I say, not over the top. It's quite mild, but it's still there, and it's still enough to make you remember that it's 12%. This, the alcohol's not too hidden either. It's, again, reminder, 12%. This is a strong beer. But flavour wise, sorry, yeah, bourbon throughout the whole drink. Very, very nice. You get a nice dark and milk chocolate flavour, a nice bitterness, and then sweetness from both. So you get the obviously dark chocolate bitterness, the richness from it, and then from the milk chocolate you get your sweetness, your cacao, your not lactose but sort of creamier flavours. They also run side by side. Nothing too sweet, nothing too bitter. Very nice. It's just so good. Does have a nice smoky taste to it. It's just, this vanilla. It's fantastic. It's so good. I'm just trying to think of. There's just so much to unpack with this. I'm trying to do it, but then I keep getting all the flavors and they just keep hitting me, and it's like throwing me off a bit. Right, bourbon throughout, chocolate throughout, both dark and milk, very nice. So it's got a nice dark, rich flavor with a slight sweetness to it. You get a bit of coffee in there, you get a bit of roasted malt, adds to that dark, roasted, rich, bitter flavors. It is on the bitter side, but it does have nice sweet kicks to it to not be too bitter, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's got the roasted malts, a nice little bit of coffee in there. It's got a nice smoky taste to it. It's got a nice oaky barrel taste to it. Obviously, it's been in an oak barrel, the bourbon. It's very nice. And then you get this nice vanilla hit. Not at the end. It's not the final flavor, but it's sort of, you get little flavors of it throughout the beer, but then towards the end, not the last bit, but about 2/3 of the way in, you get this nice vanilla flavor. Just, again, not overpowering, not too much, but it's still something, and it's still this nice sweetness to just sort of, I'd say, balance out the bitter, rich roasted flavors which you get from everything else. It's just this nice vanilla just at the end, just balances it out. It just makes it really, really good. It just gives it that sweet edge. It's very, very nice. This is a very good beer. Oh, it's very nice. I'm not going to drink any more on camera. It's just, obviously it's a special release. I had to come out my cupboard, so I'm probably never going to get to drink this again. So I'm just going to enjoy it as I am. So I'm just, going to go away, enjoy this, because it's too good to down on camera and to just, not sit and savour. And it's 12%, and I don't really want to be downing it on camera. So, is it vegan? I don't think it's a vegan beer, actually. Gluten. Although it says chocolate and stuff. I don't think it's vegan. Anyway, so Vocation's Russian Imperial Stout Bourbon Barrel Aged at 12.3%. Nice big numbers there. Something for, not today because it's June and it's red hot, but something to warm you up on a winter's day, because you do get a nice warm alcohol feel there. Nothing too over the top, but something nice just to warm you up. But yeah, this out of 10, I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10. I think if it was just thicker bodied, it'd be nice. But that's just me being picky. 9 out of 10. It's an absolutely lovely beer. I think it's brilliant. So, if you've had this, please let me know. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't. If you've not had it, you can't buy it anymore from Vocation. So, I'm not going to leave... Well, I'll leave a website anyway, just so you can get Vocation if you want. But you can't buy it, so don't go there looking for it, because you can't get it. If you've had one before, a year ago, let me know if you've had it, if you liked it. If you've still got one, maybe give it a year anniversary and just crack it open, see what it's like. See if it's any different and the same, give it a taster. Anyway, yeah, do what you want, it's your beer. But if you like video, anyway, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth, and I'll see you later.